Alright, here we have two mobile. This one, which I can place over here, okay? And if I were to turn it forward, it will automatically rest on this. And this is because the center of mass of this whole figure will be somewhere in the air here, just below this pivot. And therefore, if it is just below the pivot, if it is displaced, then the center of mass will move out of the pivot and it will then bring it back to below the pivot. Can you see? This way, it will bring. Now this is very much like people holding a pole, walking on a tightrope, but strapped to it is a basket which is directly below the rope that he is walking, so that the center of mass of the whole thing is directly below the rope. Therefore, he will not fall in any direction. Okay, if he is slightly out of horizontal. So is this. So is this. So here, the center of mass of this coin is at the center. The center of mass of this fork is somewhere here. So if I put these two forks together, the center of mass of these two forks will be somewhere here, right, in the air. And if I combine it here like this, you will find that I can support this whole system at this point quite easily, like that. Because the center of mass of the coin is at the center of the coin, the center of mass of these two forks will be somewhere here, and then the combined center of mass will come out to be below the pivot, and hence it is very stable, like that. So it will be very stable, like that. Okay, just like the mobile. Yay! Yeah, these are very nice gold-plated fork from China, and they are very cheap. One fork like this will cost, let me see, less than $3. A gold-plated fork.
Wait, really? Is it real gold? No.
Yeah, real gold, yeah, 24 karat gold, yeah. And the gold plating is pretty thick. You use this during our Chinese New Year dinner. I don't know whether you noticed it. Did you notice it?
Yeah.
You did, huh? Yeah. I bought it especially for our Chinese New Year dinner. Okay, now you play with this. Yeah. So it is really very stable, right? Really very stable, because the pivot of this whole mobile, is directly below, or rather the center of mass of this whole mobile is directly below here. Okay, and when I push it forward, the center of mass will come out below the pivot to here. Therefore, you will have a perpendicular distance from here to the line of force here, and therefore it will swing backwards, like that. And the center of mass will always end up to be directly below the pivot, not the pivot, but directly below the pivot. Yay! Yeah. So much so, it is also something